Tony, Samuel SG-1, back for another Star Trek The Official Starships collection, and this time we have the USS Enterprise NCC-1701-C. Right, first off the bat, the magazine doesn't feel quite as nice as the last run, which they're all I ain't put them in the folders yet. Yeah, I think they've skimped a little on the quality of the magazine, but still it's nice glossy paper. So we're going to specifications. Registry NCC-1701, class Ambassador, constructed Earth Station McKinley, launched 2332. Excuse me, sorry, I'm a little bit hungover over that last night. Destroyed 2344, the Battle of Narendra 3, length 520 metres, decks 36, top speed at 8.4, weaponry Type 7 phasers, photon torpedoes, and the captain was Rachel Garrett. And we get a beautiful CG render of the ship there, with the temporal rift in the background. It's wonderful. I do like that a lot. Then we've gone into the history of the Enterprise C, and of course images from yesterday's Enterprise, which is pretty cool. Data feed. Captain Rachel Garrett spent 12 years commanding the USS Enterprise C. She took command in late 2232 when she was promoted to captain after a well-regarded tour as first officer of the Hood. She spent the first 6 months of her commanding supervising final testing of her new ship before it was commissioned and assigned to an ongoing mission of deep space exploration. She died in an alternate future when the Enterprise C was propelled to the year 2266 and attacked by Klingons. Before her death, she had decided to return to certain death in her own time, hoping that the crew sacrifice would help avert a war. And then we've got some tech specs. Another top view, which is a bit surprising. Still pretty cool. I do like the Ambassador class. Advances in warp field technology meant that the nacelles on the Ambassador class were lower in position relative to the saucer, other than lower saucer section than earlier Starship vessels. I think that's supposed to be Starfleet vessels. There's a typo there. Though primarily designed for exploration, the Ambassador class ships fought in the Dominion War and had helped establish a barricade that restricted the Romulan involvement in the Klingon Civil War. When the Enterprise C returned to her own time, her systems have been repaired only to the standards of her own time. She did, however, have an advantage of Tasha Yar's tactical experience. And then we've got designing the Enterprise C. And then we've got the famous Andrew Probert design, which I think he did for a motion picture. I can't remember. What does it say here? No. No. Can't remember. Anyway, some designs, some sketch designs there. That's quite a nice one, but it's almost the same, but it's just not quite. So I've got some nice design images there. And then making of yesterday's Enterprise, which is pretty good, which is pretty cool. The episode where it primarily appeared. One of Star Trek Next Generation's greatest episodes had a long, complicated genesis that involved many changes. And then it goes into more, and then death of alternate Riker there, which is quite horrific. Don't know exactly what happened. You see the tactical console explode, and then he's propelled to the floor with a gaping hole in his neck, which is lovely. And then on screen, featured Next Generation, first appearance, Yesterday's Enterprise, movie appearance, none. Technically, it can be said it appears as a model in Star Trek First Contact. Designed by Rick Sternbach and Andrew Probert. Now, it's another appearance none. Now, Star Trek Online, I think, was it last year or a year before maybe, did a mission where you could actually fly the Enterprise C. You go to this area, you go to this nebula, and you sort of detecting these strange energy readings, give off temporal signatures. You follow on, and then you accidentally, the timeline changes, your ship becomes just a freighter, and it turns out that the Tholians had taken over the timeline, and there was no Starfleet, no Federation, no Klingon Empire, no Romulan Empire. The Tholians had just taken over and pretty much enslaved everybody else. And you were working for the Tholians. You had to go and get Tasha Yar, and found out that similarly, what happened in a Mirror Darkly with the Defiant, the Tholians had captured the Enterprise C and were holding it to to backwards engineer, I guess. And there's a mission where you've got to go and free the crew of the Enterprise C, and then you've got to get aboard the Enterprise C and actually fly it and use it, and it's pretty cool. And as a reward for doing the mission, you get an Ambassador Class ship to fly. That's a really cool mission, actually. Yes. Anyway, I digress. Next week, Klingon Negvar. However, I have it now. I might do it after this review. No, I'm going to leave it a few days, then I'll do it. But yes, anyway, that's that. That's the Enterprise C. Which is actually a picture of the model there on the back. It's not a screen grab or anything. Right, onto the model itself. Now, look at this. It is very nice. It is very, very nice. Look, Enterprise C. Yeah, very, very nice. It's got a nice saucer section's metal, everything else is plastic. It's got a lovely big deflector dish there. It's got some nice light pipe in the cells and a clear plastic, which is pretty cool. I like it. I think it's nice. It's a good size. It's big. It's chunky. It's Enterprise C. What more can be said? However, there are some bad points. Firstly, there are no phaser banks here and here. They do exist on the studio model. In fact, I'll get the magazine and show you. Let's see if I can get a good picture. If not, I'll splice one in. Yes, you see, here is a design of the top and bottom of the saucer. I don't know if you can see that. You can't see it. There we go. See it just if I stop it reflecting. There. That is the top of the saucer section. Oh, come on. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's better. You can see it now. Here is the top of the saucer section. You can see the forward phaser bank, the partner phaser bank, and then one little one at the end where there should be one on the other side. That's a bit of a mission. The underside of the star drive section here is completely blank. There's no anything, nothing. It should be like a cargo hatch, just some extra detailing and two phaser banks at the bottom. On the rear section, the aft section as well. It's very, very bland. Get some. There we go. Very bland, and most notably, this section. There is no windows and there is no impulse engine. A bit disappointed, really. This is one of the ships I've been waiting for most, the Enterprise C, and overall it's good, just not excellent. It could have been so much better. Also, yeah, it's missing some red pinstripe down here and some red pinstriping under here. But other than that, I think those Starfleet pennants are in the wrong place as well. Let me just check. See if I can get a good view of it. Look. See, that's what the aft section should look like. There's a few windows in there and an impulse engine, but it's missing one. And of course you can't really see because it's all dark. conveniently too dark, I think. No, actually, that's the right place. Yep, sorry, no, yeah, that's the right place. Just checking. See there? You can see it there. The red pinstripe I was talking about is missing there, and it's missing it from under there as well. But I mean, hats off Eagle Moss. What was the last two we got? The Intrepid and things like that. They were excellent, but this is just lacking. Like the Enterprise B, that was lacking as well. Like I said, that missing impulse engine at the back is a massive glaring area, and the fact that that bit underneath here is not even remotely detailed in any way, that is a serious like, I mean, even Enterprise D, it's even got I mean, this one, this is the first issue, it's even got Aztecian on the bottom. This has nothing, no Aztecian or anything. I mean, even if you weren't going to put any moulded detail under there, but a bit of tampoing would have been alright. It's also missing NCC-1701-C there and Enterprise there. But other than that, it's good. They've even managed to get I can't see it, it's bloody light. I should do this in the daytime. There we go. NCC-1701-C there, and NCC-1701-C, United Federation of Planets. I'm trying to get it, there you go, you can see it there. And they've even got it in both sides of the nacelles, which is cool. But that one's a little bit cockeyed, actually, that one. Yeah, I'm just a little bit disappointed. I mean, it's one that I've been waiting for a while, and from a distance it looks okay. It's just like, I mean, alright, most people put it on a shelf this way and not see the back section, but it's just like, oh, you just rushed it out. You've had plenty of time to get this one right, and you just missed. But anyway, yeah, like I say, it comes with the plastic connector and the stand, and of course USS Enterprise NCC-1701-C. So now what we're missing is the original, which is 4 issues away. So in fact, yes, 4 issues away. So next delivery, I think I should get it. No, next 2 deliveries. That's it. So yeah, it fits on the stand thusly, and does look good, I must admit, on a stand, especially next to the Enterprise B, because I think that is actually the right scale. Let's check. Yeah, I think that's about the right scale. Yeah, I think that's about right, actually. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, no, it's a bit... This one's a bit longer. Shouldn't be. But, I mean, yeah, it's not too... I mean, I don't want to rag on it because it is nice. It's just... like, they're missing the simplest things off. I mean, like, to a trained Starfleet personnel like myself, I can see these things, and it's annoying that they've missed them, you know, and you know what I mean. It's just, you know, I mean, I'm trying to articulate really what I'm feeling about it. I'm glad I have it, but I'm also a bit disappointed that, like I say, just some glaring omissions that they've missed. You know, I mean, the average fan that's out there only collecting Enterprises is not going to matter. It's not going to matter too much. But it's just, you've got everything else right, just not that bit, and that's irritating. You know. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice thing. I must admit, it is a nice thing. I'm hoping that. I mean, I'll tell you what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to get another one of these. And I'm going to try and, because it's not even out in the shops yet, and I'm going to try and add the details myself, and see how that goes. Ooh, I didn't even notice that yesterday. Ooh, no, that's not good. I'll say the post came yesterday just before I went to work, so I didn't really have a chance to look at this. This is probably the only chance I've had to look at it, really. There's a lot of glue spillage. I don't know if you can see this on this camera. Let's have a look. I don't know if you can pick it up. No, you can't see it on the camera, but there's definite glue spillage along the saucer section there. Oh, it's horrible actually. I've never noticed that. Right. Oh, quality control. Yeah, it's like somebody smeared it with a finger. There's a definite fingerprint. Yeah, and it's scarred the plastic as well. Well, that's Eagle Moss rang tomorrow. Yeah, it's a shame really. Oh, it's ugly, yeah, no, I've seen it. Yeah, it's Eagle Moss rang tomorrow. I'll get another one of these. I could try and tamper on this one as a practice. And if it works well, I'll you know, add the finished product onto my shelf. But I mean, overall, I mean, I've jammed on about it, how disappointed I am. But I am glad that I have it, I must admit. And, you know, it's a warm edition, but yeah, just glaring emissions like the fucking impulse engine. Come on, Eagle Moss, come on. Please don't. I don't want to do this video on the original Enterprise, because that's one of my favourite ships. And, you know, I don't want to be sat here going, well, I've missed this, missed this, missed this. It has to be perfect, that one especially. But anyway, that's me. That's the Enterprise C, and I will catch you all later. Bye for now.